Ah, yeah, no, it takes a while. I was on these chats for a while before I got the confidence to talk. So it just takes a while. So so just back so just back to what you were saying, Connor, earlier. You see you there. Welcome, Connor. So you're looking at between
Oh,
7 and 11% in general, isn't it, for percentage of a constituency to vote to get elected?
I sure, yeah. Um, let's go back to the recipe that works, and I'll pull up one of the Doyle constituencies. Somebody shout out the constituency that you belong to or that you're interested in there, uh, and I can show you what percentage of the vote is needed to,
Yeah,
or
well,
was
okay.
required at the last election. Surprisingly little.
Um, Gina's in Dublin Dublin Central. I think Gina's in Dublin Central, aren't you, Gina?
Sorry, I'm not sure how this is working, so just bear with me. I'm just new to this. Are you
All right,
talking to
Georgina. Welcome. Yeah, hello. Welcome.
me?
Just talk. That's all you have to do. Say
So
hello.
I'm hey, how's everybody doing?
Great.
Hi, how
It's
are
great to have
you?
you.
Not too bad. Keep going as you have to.
Oh yeah, how's it going there?
Hey, Phil. Welcome. So we're just we've got Connor in here, and he's just explaining how actually simple it is to get elected. It's not simple, but it's not as difficult as what we all think. So if we can get
Uh,
candidates running in each constituency, and we can get a number of people to vote for them, we have a chance of getting people elected into the Dáil to change and stop this shit show. Pardon the language.
right, there you are. There's
That's something that soon ASAP.
Can you see
Yeah,
that?
well, that's what we're doing here, Georgina. Yeah, can see it
Right.
there. Yeah,
Right, Dublin South Central looks like it's 4 seats. It's a 4 seat constituency, and
yeah,
the fourth candidate to get elected, was Joan Collins of Independence for
Joan.
Change,
Yeah,
and she got elected
that's right.
with a monumental 6.5% of the first preference vote,
Yeah, 6.5%. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
which was 2,831 votes.
So there you go, Gina. That's your constituency, I think, is it?
Yeah, that's me.
Well, that's all you have to get. You just have to get 2,900 and something first preference votes, and you'll be in the Dáil. It's not. If you get out on the ground and work, and if you've got a good, ticket, a good platform, a good party behind you, it's very achievable. I'm telling you, it really is.
I will be. Well, fingers crossed.
Yeah, well, we're here to help you. We're all going to work on this together. I'm the candidate in North Kildare, so I'm going to be out pressing the flesh now as well in time, meeting people and shaking hands and, telling them what we're about. So we've published the eight principal the pledges that we're going to do if we get elected. And Georgina, just to let you know, this is a new political party and we're just ordinary people here. Everybody's just ordinary people.
I've been on the page for a couple of weeks now. I've been following what's been going on.
Great, great. Okay, great. So you're aware. We're trying to set up a new political party called Reclaim Ireland, and if we are successful in getting our party registered, we're going to be entitled to certain things under the constitution. You know what I mean, like airtime on the radio and stuff like that. And being able to pose questions in Leinster House to the ministers and stuff through the House, through questions and answers sessions in the Dáil, stuff like that. We'll have certain privileges as if we become a registered political party.
Yeah, it's just
So,
all about getting the numbers, isn't it?
sorry, I didn't get you there.
I was just saying it's all about getting the numbers, people out on the street, knocking at doors and taking time out of family time and putting their heart and soul into what needs to be done.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
many people? How many
Well,
hours
to
do
be
people
honest with
spend?
you,
I was going to say, how many hours do people
go ahead.
spend on talking on Telegram groups or reposting videos and articles to people who already know more or less the gist of those articles and videos. So rather than talking into the echo chamber, what we're proposing, or what AJ here is proposing, is that we get out and talking to uh, join the party and then get involved in winning over new people who, or finding, it's not so much as winning over as like finding people who are like-minded, because surely in that 80,000 electorate, for example, of Dublin South, what is it, Dublin South Central, there must be 6.5 or 7%, and you only have to find 7% of them to agree with you, and you could potentially get elected. That's the magic of it.
Yeah, but even beyond that,
That's 7 out of
I
100.
published an article there on the group. No, but just let me finish. I published an article there earlier. A Sinn Féin candidate in the next election in Dublin South, in Kildare South, got elected. She never even canvassed, guys.
Yeah, anything can happen on
So
the day of the
that is
election,
the world we live in.
depending on how, if the electorate is feeling feisty, and if the electorate are ready for change, as they were last time round. They were ready for change, and they voted for somebody that they voted for a Sinn Féiner in Kildare South who hadn't even campaigned, and she topped the poll. She actually topped the poll. So when the electorate are ready for a
Yeah,
change, anything can happen. So don't listen to people who
yeah,
tell you
anything can
there's no
happen.
point being involved in electoral politics, because the facts, the actual reality of the last general election showed that is bollocks, that is nonsense. The fact that the
Yeah,
electorate were
that's it.
prepared to turn around and vote for somebody that hadn't even campaigned. Sorry, I'm down in 2016. Go on ahead. Sorry, AJ.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. No, sorry, yeah, absolutely. So that's the point we're trying to make, is we live in interesting times. It's possible people in the future could be elected just through their activities online and on social media and Telegram. The traditional thing of knocking on doors and meeting people mightn't be relevant in the future. The way things are going with technology and with, these apps and stuff like that, so
You mightn't need to.
we
Yeah,
could be the
it
first. Hmm? Yeah. No, we will,
doesn't
don't
mean
get me
doesn't mean
wrong,
you
we will.
shouldn't
I
do
was
it.
out canvassing myself. No, I was out canvassing myself today. I dropped into two gentlemen who are retired, and both of them are double jobs. And I just asked them, "What do you think about what we're doing?" And yeah, they think they're sick, fed up. One guy's out to get his third job, and he's not well. He's really sick. So they won't change. They're happy. They're probably going to join the party. So that's the first two I dropped in on. So I want to do that in the future, and it keeps my sanity getting out and meeting people as well. But I want to wait until we get officially registered as a party. Then I can do it officially. We're kind of not registered yet, so I'm kind of a bit hesitant. Now, to be honest, I do know these guys already. I know them from before, but still, they're still very receptive. So that boosts my confidence.
There was a there was a guy in New Jersey with $300 and filmed a commercial on his phone. Got to become governor of New Jersey. $300. That's it.
Yeah. So it's all about luck, guys. It can be luck. You just have a good ticket. People like the brand. If people like Reclaim Ireland and they've heard of it and they know we're about getting rid of the passports and getting rid of NEFIT and getting rid of it, they'll back us. They'll vote for our candidates if we can get them running. And like if you look at Sinn Féin, the worst thing Sinn Féin did at the last election in 2020 was it didn't run enough candidates, because they would have got a landslide if they had ran more candidates. I think they only ran. They got 37. I think they only ran 41 candidates in total. They were raging they didn't run an awful lot more. So it's so very possible that we could get a lot of our candidates elected if the general public out there, are fed up with the existing parties. And Sinn Féin is not in opposition when it comes to this.
there's a lot to be said for being an underdog. People support underdogs, and there's a lot to be said for underestimating your enemy. You know, so if they underestimate you, they're not going to put a lot of attack ads against you. So while they're fighting, if you know the other political party, you can gather votes that way. You know.
That is the plan. We're going to ally. I've shortlisted 11 independents who are anti-COVID passports. So as soon as we get registered a party, I'll be proposing to everybody that we reach out to these independents that have already voiced opposition to these COVID mandates, these COVID passports, and have called for the disbandment. The same as what we're looking for, exactly the same. So it's obvious. So we'll be setting up a voting pact with them. As you said, Tony, we'll ask them to give us their number 2. We'll be asking our members to give them our number 2. So we'll be doing that, definitely doing that. And that'll strengthen our ability to get elected as well. So here, guys, as I said, if we run 39 candidates, we already have 30. So all we need is another 9, and we could have a year to get 9 more people. And we've got 30 people in under a month. So I'm very confident we'll have 39 people by the time the next election comes around.
How many more members do you need?
How many more members? About 95, I think.
So everybody join. Give them the sign up page.
Yeah.
Give the people listening the sign up page, or just call it out there.
Well, Georgina,
I can video this as well. I can
screen
screen grab this as well and turn it into a video so we can put it up on YouTube.
Yeah, no problem, Conor. Okay, so just
you're speaking well. You're speaking very well. You're representing it very well.
Yeah, I sent it to people.
Yeah, there's a problem with it on the page. It's bringing it to a different link.
Okay, well, I'm going to send you a link now today just to sign up on the membership page.
Just what is that? What is that link?
Perfect.
Just call it out there for people as well that are listening on audio or something or can't see. ReclaimIreland.ie, is that right? ReclaimIreland.ie.
ReclaimIreland.ie.
Yeah.
/join, I think it is.
Well, if they go to ReclaimIreland.ie, they can easily find the join page.
Well, I'm going to send her a direct link to it now. Just give me a second. I'm digging out.
Nice.
Just go back to the post. Yeah. So you get a private message there with a link. If you just fill out that simple thing, you then become a member of the party. There's no charge or anything like that. It'd be great. So we have at the moment approximately 204, I think it is, members. So you'll be number 205. So congratulations. So we need 300 members to become a legitimate political party. So we're getting there. Okay, guys.
Does anybody want to give me another constituency to look at how many votes the last place TD got last time around, so you know what the target will be in your constituency for yourself or another candidate?
Yeah, Paddy's there. So do Leash Offaly, please. Hi, Paddy.
All right, guys, how's it going?
All right, Paddy, here you go. This is interesting. You'll find this interesting.
Can you see there, Paddy? Can you see what the who's the right? It looks the elected candidates are the ones in bold. So there's 5 of them, and who is the 5th elected candidate? 1, 2. Can you see, Paddy? Can you see the screen?
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I have to try and blow it up here. Finn Gale.
Oh, you're on the phone, probably. You're on the phone. Yeah. Okay. So.
Yeah.
Carl Nolan.
You can blow it up on the phone as well.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, independent. Sorry, Carl Nolan. Yeah.
And how many votes? How many first preference votes did she get? Whoops. What have I done? Yeah.
Fuck all the look of it.
Orland, like, okay, she gets 7.8
Five,
7.8.
yeah,
Sorry,
5,000.
5,400. 7.8%.
Yeah.
That's 8 people out of 100. 8 people out of 100 who voted. That's all it took for her to get elected as a TD. I'm not saying, I don't. She's a good TD. She's not one of the. She's pro-life. She's not the worst. But that's what it can take. That's as little as it can take. 8%.
Oh, yeah. Which is there's some of them that are in there didn't even actually get the quota, and they're still in.
Yeah, they would have got transfers, Paddy.
Yeah, exactly.
Second and third tier transfers.
Yeah.
So you don't even have to get first preference votes. If you get a lot of transfers from somebody else, it can work out very favorably as well.
We're gonna chance.
Yeah, happy days. So what Conor's trying to emphasize to everybody is the fact that it's very possible. You could get elected without even running, even canvassing, if you have a really good ticket and people like the party and people like what the party's about. So
I wouldn't rely on it, but you never know.
I wouldn't rely on it.
Trisha Ryan did it here from Monster Evanshire, and she was wearing holidays.
Yeah, I know. I was telling Conor that earlier. I'm not saying that we should all go on holidays. I'm just saying that it's possible that we could get elected without.
Well, as they do say, even bad publicity is good publicity.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying we're not totally insignificant. It's possible we could get elected. I'm not trying to say that we're going to do it just by doing nothing and everybody just putting their name on a ballot. It's not that simple. But
no, it's not.
Like I said from the start, if we can get 39 candidates on the ballot, that's mission accomplished for me. After that, if we can get them elected, it's a bonus. So, you know what I mean? So that includes me. Don't get me wrong. I was out today. I was dropping into people. I love canvassing. I have no problem doing it personally in the future when the evenings start to get brighter. So I have no problem canvassing. And once the party's established, not that personally on a personal basis. Nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying you don't have to do that.
What was the lad that got elected down here from the army?
Carl Berry.
Yeah.
Berry. Yeah.
What's the constituency?
I'm a very, very good friend. I'm a very, very good friend with his canvasser. What was she? She ran the whole thing from.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
So I'll be yes, why exactly? I'll be talking to her next few days, hopefully, and I'll be asking to see if she'll actually do it for me.
That's great news, Paddy.
Yeah, because she's the one actually done all his canvassing, everything for him. So she did.
Yeah, and if you have her on board with all that experience,
exactly,
definitely, and a good ticket, like a ticket, you seen the pledge, Paddy? Did you?
Oh, I did actually. Yeah, very good.
So you're okay with that because that's what we're asking everybody to go out to represent.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, look, in time it will be added to, but for now you're bang on. You know what I mean? You can't take absolutely the woes of the whole world on at the minute.
No,
that's not going to happen. Right? It's hard enough as it is to get up and running with what we have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In that way. I mean, I've even put out some of your posts there looking for other people to come and join the party, get us up and going. It's like it's fun on deaf ears,
So it's not positive, Paddy.
Say that again.
Is it not positive?
Well, I pulled up there last week and I got not one reply to it. One of the other lads, I think Dak Tackhouse, whatever his name is, actually posted what I had put up on Instagram. Nothing came back from it.
Does anybody mind if Does anybody mind if I live stream this to my YouTube while we're talking? Because I've got about 450 subscribers. I might get a few more members.
I don't mind. No, I don't mind. I'm okay with that.
No, I don't mind. I just have to watch my P's and Q's up.
Don't worry about it. It'll take me a few. Yeah.
Oh, well, I suppose if we're going to be real, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, at least you're asking anyway. That's fair enough, Conor. No problem. You could have done it without asking, but that's fine. No problem.
I'm
We've
sure
nothing to
there's
hide here. It's all
around doing it
official.
without
It's an
asking.
official political party.
Yeah,
Look,
exactly.
given that you were talking about it's make or break, you're talking about like throwing the towel in a week's time if it's not up and running. So may as well go
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, no, I was feeling very down this morning. I have to admit, I've suffered a lot of personal stuff as well in other areas, so my confidence wasn't good earlier. I have to admit. But out
Yeah,
meeting
kind of.
people and and interactions is helping. But yeah, Conor, I'm going to be honest with you. If we don't get enough traction, it will fail, and there's no problem. It's just a project. Projects fail. That's life. I won't take it personally. But that's not saying I'm going to pull the rug out from anybody or anything like that. I'll happily hand it over to somebody else if they want to take it over. That'll be the first option. Because I mean, I think this is giving people hope because we have a real chance of getting people elected. We have a chance of getting into the Dáil and changing things. So if people can come in here and listen to this and it's all positive, it's positive, constructive, work that we're doing here. So if that's enough to encourage everybody, I'm happy to go along and keep it going as long as I can. But, if people don't get behind the party, get behind the plan, well, then it's not going to work. And that's just life. You know what I mean? But the signs are good. I mean, we're up to 204 signed up members now. And I'm just at getting another one there a few minutes ago, as even when I'm talking to you. So,
Good.
So there's 204 registered members. You know what I mean? So we need to get to 300. So we're going to get to it. I'm confident we will. And the more people that come in, the group on Telegram, that's my main focus every day is promoting the group. And that's what encouraging people to join the group on Telegram. So we're now up to 1,536 members. So that's pretty good in a very short period of time. Actually, I think we're just over a month old now at this stage. We started on the 17th of November. So we're a couple of days beyond a month now at this stage. So it's good going. I mean, by any measure. So great. So we just need to get all of the people who said they were going to run. We need to get them back in on the chat and start
AJ.
organising ourselves. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, I just a question. Could you put up just an echo on this? Could you put up something there for the difference of just joining the party, right, and somebody running for a TD? Because I was asked that a couple of times today.
Okay, well, yeah, sorry, Paddy, I couldn't get that. You'll break it up.
Are we off down here? Yeah, all right. Yeah, there was quite a few posts up there earlier on, right? And people want to know the difference between just joining the party and what it involves in, basically, right? And then the difference of actually running as a candidate. So if you could
Paddy,
actually
I'll take
put
that on
something like
board.
that up for them, yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'll take that on board and I'll work on that straight away. No problem.
Yeah, and I think it's something we can keep rolling out like you do with the rest of them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
No, just because if people don't see it now, they'll eventually see it. You know yourself.
Yeah, no, I take on
I can
board
save
exactly
it.
what you're saying. Yep.
I can save it as well and post it on to people as well, But no, what we're doing is brilliant. I fully agree with it. Very, very good now.
Okay, great. Okay, so I'll just work on that now as we speak.
No bothers.
Just check a question, guys.
Right, Louise.
Hi
Yes.
there. I'm just wondering, just on what Paddy was saying, the difference between running or just being a member. In relation to being a member, does your name and address or contact get published?
No, Louise.
No.
Well, I think it would be worth highlighting that because people may be concerned about showing their hand in a way that they don't want to be showing their hand.
That's a very good point, Louise. I'll take that on board as well.
Yeah, because again, people are just very hesitant about sharing too much too soon with people that they're not sure about.
Yeah,
of
no,
course.
I 100% agree, and I've taken that on board. I'm
Yeah,
working on
that's
that right
great.
now.
Good on you. Good on you. That's
Thank
great.
you.
Glad I
Thank you.
mentioned it. Okay.
Yeah, no, me too. Thank you. Okay, guys. Yeah, no, I'm working on that now. Right, I'm working on
No, fair play.
a new meme to put up there, and we can recycle it every few days, every few hours, just to say the difference.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's happening
Nobody's
as we
info is
speak.
given out. You know, we've always said that anyway. You know, there's nothing like
Yeah.
that as publicized. You know.
Yeah, you're right. No, but you're right, and no problem. I'll take on board, and I'm working on that right as we speak. So absolutely, 100%. Okay, so yeah, I'll work on
People who
that
aren't
while everyone
familiar
else
with
there is
these,
chatting away. Sorry.
I was just saying, people who aren't familiar with these structures mightn't know the difference. Like I wouldn't have known the difference.
Yeah, no, totally agree. And as I said, yeah, I'm working on that right now. So I'll have a new meme up there in the next few minutes, and hopefully we'll address that concern. Okay, no problem, guys. Working on it.
Yeah. Good on you, Jay.
Thank you. So I'll break it down into two ways of joining the party, and I'll put links into both. I'm just working on a header for that, header image for that meme. So yeah, give me a few minutes, guys.
No, you walk away. Take your time.
Thank you.
Okay. Good night, guys.
Good night, Louise.
Good night.
Anybody else? Any questions there?
Yeah.
Hi, young Dan. Does anybody talk to young Dan? I see him in there.
I've said hello to him a few
Yeah.
times. He hasn't said hello yet, but he's a little shy.
The only one that talks to me is myself nowadays.
Hello, how are you?
Hello.
I'm not too bad. I hear a big Dublin accent there. I pulled in here to the side. I pulled in here to the side of the road just to tell you where I am. I'm in the Blue Hills, about 10 miles south of Boston.
Oh, very nice. Lovely.
Oh,
Excuse me
lovely.
for 1 second.
So no, frequently I don't have it. I'm not able to talk because I'm either with somebody or doing something different. But now with the bit of a downtime, I'll just say hello.
Fair play to you.
I'm from near Ballinasloe, if there's anybody down that side.
Sorry, where?
I'm from near Ballinasloe, originally down in Galway.
Oh, Galway.
Yeah, you used to call them a culture back in the good old days.
We're called Jack Keens. Yeah,
That's the
we're
way to
still
go.
called Jack Keens in Dublin.
So you're in Boston. Sorry, I got knocked out of the chat there as well. So good man, you're in Boston. So, very good. So
Yeah, I'm in Massachusetts, but I used to be on political.ie, the other one there. But I eventually fell out of everybody and got barred out of it, a lot of them anyway, all of them actually. But I've been around following this sort of stuff for quite a while.
good man. Okay, so you're politically aware.
I would be attuned.
Yeah, good man. Okay, so what do you think of our idea then of setting up a new political party?
I think it's a fantastic idea, but when you're dealing with life, you're going to run into the problem of too many chiefs and not enough Indians. Everybody will want to run the show. If
That's
it's
a good
worth
saying.
running.
That problem. We haven't had that problem, to be fair. We've had the complete opposite.
Yeah, well, that's just the other flip side of the coin. Nobody wants to put in the effort to get the ball up and running. But once it is running, everybody will want to be the guy soloing down the field.
Yeah, I think that's a fair.
But you're doing
yeah.
fine. Earlier there was somebody saying about throwing in the towel. You cannot get any sort of a movement going in a month. It's a lot of groundwork to get a group together. And for every 10 that will join, probably 7 will drop away. So every 10 really just translates down to 3. So it's slow and steady wins the race. So don't get downhearted if the numbers aren't increasing as much as you would like them to see them increasing anyway.
Good man. Okay, take that on board. Yeah, thank you.
So that's about the gist of it now, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, well, you sound as if you're from Ireland originally.
I'm worse than from Ireland. I'm from Ballinasloe.
Good man.
All those Irish stick together.
A lot of guys had nice apartments in Ballinasloe, condominiums. It was called St. Bridget's, the mental hospital.
Yeah. Shit. Wow.
That's where Leo needs to go.
Yeah, Leo needs to go down there.
And with the rest of them in the doll.
Where are you from? And are you in Boston? You said you're in Massachusetts, but you're just saying Boston because
I say in Boston because you will not know where I'm from. I'm from a small town on the southwest of Boston called Dedham.
I know Dedham.
You're familiar with Dedham? You used to live in Lowell.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lowell is an interesting town. That was built by the Lowell family during the textile revolution here in the 1800s.
I used to live in a textile mill, converted. It's still got its issues. I lived there for 9 months. I lived in Lowell.
You have a bit of a Midlands English accent, have you?
I'm from Newcastle originally, but I'm here in Colorado right now.
Oh, Newcastle on Tyne, 999.
Coal mine.
I used to own a pub in a place called Quincy, Massachusetts, for 12 years. And there was a few guys from Newcastle that were customers of mine. That was some years ago, though. Yeah. Well, when you're from Newcastle and Quincy, you're not going to come across an English pub. So the Irish pub is as good as it gets.
There's a lot of Irish in Newcastle as well. You know, they have the Irish Centre, which is just opposite St. James's. I used to go there after cheapest Guinness in all of Newcastle. So if you want,
well, as long as the Guinness is good, you're good to go.
Doesn't matter after the Newcastle match, you get drunk.
That's right.
You know,
I believe I don't follow soccer, but I believe some rich guy came in and bought Newcastle, and they want to play the home games down in London or someplace stupid like that.
I know that the rich guy came in. I don't know if they're going to play the games outside of Newcastle, but it's a Saudi Arabian came in and bought them. So he's the richest man in the world on paper.
Yeah.
But I don't follow that anymore. Like I'm not even bothered about football. You cannot really get into it when you know your world's being taken away. I don't understand.
Very good.
Yeah. But I'm out here near Denver in Colorado. I've been here 10 years.
So who are you now in the chat?
I'm Don Johnson.
Oh, you're Don Juan. Okay. No, but
his name is Anthony Maguire. He holds an Irish passport. His dad is Irish.
Yeah.
I think I might have seen something about. Oh no, I'm thinking of a different guy. Close enough for government work.
It was John Donson.
Yes, the actor. I remember him.
So Dan, is that your name, Dan? Yeah. Dan,
no, my name is Declan, but you can call me Young Dan because my handle for years was always Young Dan.
Good man. Okay. Well, listen, Young Dan, if you can join the party, you know,
I've joined the party there yesterday when I was asked, but I'm not a registered voter, obviously, so I may not actually be counted towards the 300. You'll have a lot of people that won't be eligible. They'll give you one excuse or another, so you might have to get about 400 to end up with the 300. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, you joined yesterday. I'm the man that gets the membership. I didn't see anybody with your name coming through.
Oh, well, I would be on. My email is Boston.
See that? Good man. I got you. Okay. And have you? Yeah, got you. Thanks, Declan. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have your name. Yeah, my mother's a Kelly as well.
Very good.
We could be a long third cousins or something.
Did you try to sell the concept on Facebook? Most people are on Facebook, you know.
Not yet, Dan.
Yeah.
Not until we're a registered party. I then registered as a registered party on Facebook.
No, but I think what young Dan's talking about is actually going on to Facebook to try and fish for the last 90 odd members that you need. That's what he's talking about, to recruit for membership, because I think he's right there as well, because
yes, to recruit for the members and just spread the word in general.
And by the way, you don't need to be you don't need to be on the voting roll to be a member, because the requirements from the Dáil say that 50% up to 50%, sorry, minimum 50% of the 300 members need to be on the voting roll. The other 50% don't need to be in the voting roll. So Declan, you'd be all right there.
Yeah,
and others as well who aren't in the voting roll, you can still become a member. And AJ, it's worth reiterating that to people, I think, in my humble opinion.
No. I believe me, I do many times every day, Conor. Honestly, I do.
I'm sorry.
I do. Yeah, I do emphasise that. Believe me, and we've lots of members from abroad, and we've Australia, and Declan there's, you know, so he's a member of the party as well. So we're taking everybody, you know, following all the rules as best we can. Thanks.
Well, it'll be easy enough to get 100 then, because I'm sure I can get 5 or 6 from Ireland to join up just by asking them.
Yeah, no. To be honest with you, we're getting the numbers, but every little helps, as they say. We are already getting the numbers. To be honest with you, we can't do much this side of Christmas anyway. So as long as we have the membership up by early January, you know. But the Dáil doesn't return until the 19th of January, so I'm sure the business or the working staff will be there before that, but the Dáil itself doesn't resit until the 19th of January. So I'm sure we'll have 300 members well before then.
No harm having 500 or 600 or 700 either.
Yeah, no harm having 5 or 6. Absolutely.
If we can get them.
Can I ask a question quickly? That's a quick question. I've been asked when I was asking people to sign up, how is the data being stored for members, not not candidates, but for members? How can we reassure them that their data is protected? Because a lot of people on Telegram are a bit cautious about how the data is being used and where it's being stored. What can I tell them?
Okay, well, their data is being stored in one spreadsheet, and I'm the only person who has access to that spreadsheet. Now, after that, no, that's it essentially. It's not. I'm going to tell you it's locked in a safe or anything like that, because there's no point. It's on a spreadsheet. So when memberships come in, they go into an email database, an email inbox, right? It's an email on the server, which is secure. Nobody has access to that email data account, only myself. And then that information then is transcribed onto one spreadsheet, and I'm the only person who has access to that spreadsheet.
And do you have to share that with the Dáil when you send the members?
No, Tony. No. So let me explain. We're going to employ. We have already employed. He's ready to. When we hit 300, an auditor will have to make a declaration to say that he confirms that we have 300 members. So I have an auditor lined up to do that. His name is, that's like an independent arbitrator that sits between the Dáil and our party. So we won't be providing anybody's data, or nobody will know outside of me who all the members of the parties are.
Got it. I couldn't answer that question, so I didn't. So
yeah, sure. Now I will publish a fully fledged GDPR notice on this, but I just need time. I will get around to doing that.
You've
If
been
anyone
very
has
busy.
a lot of experience, sorry,
You've been very busy as it is.
I know.
So you
I
haven't.
know.
And doing well. You're doing well.
I'll try and do that as well as soon as I can.
Right, guys, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, no problem, Gina. Thank you.
Good
I'll
night.
talk to you
Night.
tomorrow. Night, all.
Yeah. Good
All
night.
right.
So I will try and publish a fully fledged GDPR notice as soon as I can, and that will be to confirm everything that I've said. But there's a privacy statement on the form, and it does outline what we've said. So I think we are compliant with GDPR laws already. But I mean, just to be 100%, I've done GDPR statements before for companies. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, Tony.
I do.
It's 15 or 20 page declaration.
Non-disclosure agreement. Yeah.
Well, it's all about the storing of data, where it's stored,
Yeah.
how secure it is. There's lots to it.
Yeah.
Access levels, all of that type of stuff. So yeah, that'll all be done. No problem. I'll do all that. And just in short, it comes when people fill out the form. It goes onto the server as an email. I then log in and then transcribe that email onto one spreadsheet, and I'm the only person who has access to that spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Okay,
No, I
so
didn't pass it on. I just couldn't answer it accurately. I knew it would be secure.
Yeah.
And that's what I said, but I didn't know the mechanics of it. You know.
Yeah, well, there you go. So
Yeah.
it's pretty secure. Now, yeah, and there's a lock on the door in the office, and there's a lock on the
It's kept
outside
nice
of
and
the house.
safe.
I have a house alarm, and sorry.
It's kept nice and safe.
Yeah, well, it's relatively safe. You know what I mean? It's not Fort Knox or anything like that, but
Oh, but you have
Yeah.
the dogs as well.
oh yeah, my little doggy. You met my little doggy.
That's right.
She's on guard.
No bothers. Doesn't like strangers.
Oh. Yeah, she's on guard here as well, so everybody's done is perfectly safe.
Fucking pit bull. Yeah. No one to go near that door.
No, not a chance. Okay, sorry, I'm just working on this declaration here, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Does anyone want to see my sausage rolls I'm making?
Say what again?
Do you want to see the sausage rolls I'm making?
Go on. Both that's right there.
Make them. You see that?
Oh, very good. Yeah, I can see it. Good man.
Good man.
Now, I hope you put a bit of money in
You
them.
kind of get sausage rolls in America, so you've got to make them yourself.
I hope you put a bit of
You
money in them, with them, though. I hope you put a bit of money in with them.
Oh yeah, I had to make my own sausage meat.
Yeah.
So I had
A little bit of money and a little bit of money with them, and everybody will eat them.
in America like that.
Or a few places don't get sausage meat like that.
I got. Oh yeah. Do you have sausage rolls in Ireland?
Yep. We surely do.
Is
We
it
make our own
popular?
as well. They would be, yeah. Quite popular, yeah. If you any
Do you have Greg's
parties.
there?
Do we have what?
Do you have Greg's?
Greg's.
Yeah.
They don't have Greg's in the south, no. I know what you're talking about. It's a baker's.
But I don't-
It's a chain of bakers.
Yeah. Yeah, bakers.
It's a what, sorry?
It's a chain of bakeries. And they don't even have them. I
Oh,
don't even
right, yes.
think they have it in the north either.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't think they do they?
Do you have an equivalent, like a chain bakery that's like everywhere?
Not to my knowledge.
Uh,
And I'm glad to say it. I'm glad to report no. That's one business that hasn't been nationalized, well, globalized, let's say, or franchised. So it's still local bakeries. Praise the Lord.
Good.
more business for local families.
Yeah.
Rather than profits
Absolutely.
being bundled up and sent to just one
corporate
one
CEO
bank
to,
account or one
profit.
corporate, or even worse off, profits going overseas.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I like doing my own bacon. And I like making my own homemade Irish brown bread. So I do.
It's good. It just takes all day. If you've got time, it's good, but it's just takes
yeah.
a long time.
One batch, 5 hours, I suppose, 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
You know, from start to finish, bacon finished, done out. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Depends on the oven as well. So you have to bake slow.
They don't. You don't have butchers and well, out here where I'm at, you don't have butchers and you don't have bakers. You can't find a bakery. You can't find a butcher. They don't have them. There's no such thing.
No.
No, they just have supermarkets. You know, it's gone.
That's it.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And your bread is terrible. Like you wouldn't.
Oh, sorry.